Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Canadian Football Central CFL content for the fans, by the fans. And we got another video coming up as Deatrick Nichols has re-signed with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers for just 1 year. Number one from South Florida. Was born in Miami. What?
Number one in our hearts.
Number one in our hearts. There you go. Deatrick Nichols sticks around with the Bombers, and all in all, I'm okay with this. In the sense of, when I say okay with this, in the sense of this is no Terrell Ford, but he is very good, and it's one of those things where I just think I need to see a little bit more out of him. Didn't have any interceptions this year. Kind of my baseline is at least one. You know what I mean? I think this was probably. I don't mean to be harsh. I think this was probably his worst year up to date, and to date. And this is not me trying to be cruel or anything. Like, this is more of just in the sense of what I saw last year. There were games I thought he had good games I thought he had not as great of games, but I know there's more there. Like, I'm saying in the sense of, I don't think he's at his ceiling right now. I think there's more that we could see from him. And I've seen more in the past from him. And so I understand this re-signing. This makes sense. This is, I like the idea of keeping certain guys in, like, I love Jordan Younger's system, first of all. I'm a big fan of Jordan Younger as our defensive coordinator. I'm glad that he's there. I think that his systems, when executed properly, work to perfection. You just need the right personnel. I thought maybe there were some changes that would be needed to make to the Bombers secondary. Deatrick Nichols was not a player I thought that we needed to lose for that. I didn't think that he was a problem. I just thought that, when the team's going, I think we can get a bit more out of him. And I thought that he was that he is a talented defensive back. And so, all in all, I'm pretty pleased with this mostly. Again, we say all this without having the information regarding salary exactly, but that's fine. But it's interesting because one thing I do forget, and this is something that they bring up in the 3 Down Nation article. I'm just going to mention this, and I'll let you say what you're going to say, Rick.
Yeah.
Because he had joined the Bombers in 2021. After leading the XFL in interceptions the previous year, he has since earned 3 All-West Division selections and 2 All-CFL selections, and he has won a Grey Cup. So, did very well in the XFL just a few years ago. He's done decent with the Bombers. Just kind of want to see some more interceptions because I know he's got more in him. But, Rick?
I was gonna say a joke when you said that you need to see more out of him. I was gonna say as a joke, I guess he needs to come to the Rick class of motivation.
Yes, the Rick class of motivation, where yeah, it's where Rick walks up to you in the dressing room, slaps you in the face, and says, "Do better." You know that thing you're doing?
We were joking about this last night.
Yeah, we were joking about, well, yeah, because we recorded like 13 videos last night that we're releasing over the course of a week. So lots of content for all you guys. Make sure you guys tune in. Oh my goodness.
And then somehow came up to motivation, and then I'm like, just walk up to him, just smack him in the back of the head and say, "Do better."
Yeah.
And we call that the Rick motivation.
Well, because even if we look at this, I'm really curious. The his time in playing for the South Florida Bulls was pretty decent. First year, only 1 game started, not many stats from that. But the very next year, 4 interceptions in 13 starts, 4 in 12 starts, then 3 interceptions in 10 starts in 2017. Was under contract with the Arizona Cardinals for 2 years. Played in 2 games, didn't start any of them, only has 1 solo NFL tackle. Then 2020, plays only 5 games because that was the year of the COVID-19 pandemic. So he played for the Houston Roughnecks of the XFL. He started 5 games and had 3 interceptions, which was league leading because, again, there was only 5 games that they had played that year because of the pandemic. And then in his course of his career with Winnipeg, he's been here 5 straight seasons. He got 3 interceptions his first year, 1 the next year, none after that, 3 in 2024, and none in 2025. So that's where I think as Bomber fans, we kind of hope to get a bit more out of him, as I think he's certainly capable of that. Is there anything else you got there, though, Rick, for Deatrick Nichols? Or
Nope,
is that all we got?
maybe Winnipeg Blue Bombers secondary needs to take a page out of our playbook of how to get interceptions.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
But no.
Well, just see a bit more from a Demario Houston.
Yeah.
From where
Well,
we had
you
years
got to
prior.
sign him first.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, I think about how good he was a couple years prior. I'd love to see that version of Demario Houston back. But
Well,
thank you
yeah.
guys so much for tuning into this video. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video, share it around, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you haven't, make sure you guys join our Discord. Link in the description below to our Discord, where we discuss all things CFL, NHL, all sorts of sports stuff. So make sure you guys go there and keep the conversation going. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Also, if you haven't, check out our Brady Oliveira and Nick Dembski signings and all the other signings that we are coming out with this week. And yeah, so peace, love, and positivity to all your wonderful people at home. We will see you guys next time.